So, you've come. I just hope you've come prepared. Looking for adventure, are you? Well, you've certainly come to the right place. Welcome, watchers. Doesn't it seem an age since the last time? Well, not for me, perhaps, but you all look distinctly older. I trust you've brought your challengers. Ah, I see you have. Well, let's get on with it then. Pickle, the magic mirror, if you would.
Pleasure, master. Pleasure. Mirror, mirror on the wall, show the first brave stupid fool.
Oh dear, not at all promising. But then appearances can be so deceptive. I mean, take Pickle here, for instance. Not exactly one of them, but there again, not exactly one of us either. Human, I mean. Never mind, for it's time to embark on the greater game of luck and glory. So, enter, stranger. Now, Helen, you've read the Adventurer's Code. There are few rules in the dungeon, but those there are, I'll remind you of. Pickle the knapsack, if you would. And what is this?
My, but how under earth did that get there?
And no assistance, Pickle. If you really want to help, just pick up the helmet.
Tut, tut. What a tedgy dungeon master it is.
Stop.
Who goes there?
Tell him.
Not one step further, or I will blip you, and then I will blop you, and then perhaps I will eat you. Depends on how you taste. Not that it matters much. I'll eat almost anything. Halt! I had an horse once, and I ate that. Now, who goes there? Come on, come on, come on. Splat!
Right, Helen, there's this big, fat, ugly person standing in front of you asking who you are. So just tell him your name.
Helen.
Oh dear, this barbarian guard looks positively barbaric. But you should be able to outwit him without wasting magic tea.
One will taste like with orange sauce.
Shall I bribe him with the gold?
What was that?
Yeah, go on then,
Yes,
bribe
go
him
on.
with the gold.
Let's through and we'll give you the gold.
Gold? What's gold? Oh, pretty, shiny. What's it taste like?
Tell him we're lovely.
Very nice.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so then? I'll have that. But it's better than nothing. Go on then. Get out of it before I forget myself.
Direct me.
Use the eye shield.
You're just stepping onto the disc now.
Right. When we say go, we'd like you to step upon the disc, okay? Right, go. So, careful.
Turn around, Alistair.
Not
Careful.
190 degrees, right. When we say go, you're going to
Step
walk onto
off.
the ledge,
You're
okay?
going to step off onto the
Ready?
ledge.
Get him right to the
Ready?
edge.
Go! Good. Walk forward, Alistair. Right. Stop.
Oh, who goes there?
It's a guard, Alistair. It looks like some kind of... Oh.
It's one of them, horny dunga thingies. Well, don't you try anything funny with me, young thingy, me lad, because no one gets past Rolf Attila the Honey's on guard. You try anything clever, and I will blip you, and then maybe I will blop you. Now then, give us what you got, or get out of it.
Yeah, I see you've encountered sophisticated opposition. Now, the problem here is getting past at the smallest possible cost. I suggest the art of deception might be employed here.
Alistair?
Hey, shall I tell him I found some gold back there in the forest?
Yeah. Tell him that there's
Say,
gold.
let us pass and we'll tell you where there's gold. Yeah. Let us pass and I will tell you where there is gold in the forest.
I don't like going into the forest. What you got? What you got there? Why should I go into the forest for treasure when you got treasure in your little sweaty hands?
I've got some aniseeds. Do you like aniseed?
What's them then? What are they for?
They're for eating.
Eating? Oh, I like eating. Let's have a look. Ooh, like sheep droppings. Don't taste as nice as sheep droppings, though. What else have you got? What else have you got?
I've got a shield.
Alistair,
Alistair,
say I have nothing that is worthy of your great presence.
I have nothing that is worthy of your great presence.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you to say so. You sure you've got absolutely nothing? I'm very reasonable.
Tell him he's too brilliant to accept any of your
Humble gifts. Humble gifts. Yeah. You're too high in power to accept any of my measly little gifts.
Well, yes, that is true. I am one of the most magnificent people alive at this time.
Say, of course, agree with him. Of course you are.
Yes,
I agree totally.
Well, I haven't met such an intelligent lad in a long time. Well, look, go on, be off with you.
Alistair,
Go on, get out of it before I forget my chance.
Turn.
Alistair, you're in a room, and it appears to have some sort of well in the middle or something. To the back are there two sets of steps.
They look
Come
like
on, team. The wellway's here, and level 2 beckons.
Wait, Master. There's something else here, too.
Pickle, this is no time to get fanciful. I told you.
Please, Master, this is no fancy. There's something else here. It's not a goblin, and it's not spellbound. So since we can't see it, and it's human, it must be
an assassin.
Precisely.
Stay exactly where you are, Alistair. The rest of you must spot the assassin first. They're cautious and extremely cowardly and won't strike if there's any sign of resistance. The trouble is, they're masters of camouflage.
There he is. Alistair.
behind the well. He's behind the well.
He's waving a dagger or some kind of shiny thing. He's sitting on the well steps, I think.
Go on, Alistair, yell at it. It's often enough to make it retreat, even though you're
Alistair, go away!
Go away! Be gone with you,
Be gone, assassin!
Louder.
Louder, Alistair!
Go away! Excellent. Well done, Alistair. Okay,
Right, do right, Alistair.
All right then.
That's all right with you.
Suppose that's fair.
Good. Let's be having your loot then.
Got it. Combat time. Stay there, Alistair. I definitely saw him first.
Oh, you want to fight, do you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I'm very good with this.
Tell him I love this.
There's magic abroad here, team.
There's a flashing sort of
a door.
rippling light.
A
what? A rippling, flashing light that's moving around the room behind the guard.
I think it may be doing an old spell. I can't hear you. Someone speak at once.
Jolly well, stand up and fight like a monster, why don't you?
What is it?
Me.
Just give me instructions.
Oh, it's no good, Alistair. He's spellbound. Quick, let's get out of here. Turn round. Quick, walk forward. Oh my God, he's disgusting!
It looks like she's guiding you.
Oh, no, not you again.
I love you.
Where am I?
That's your stomach.
You're in the courtyard. There seems to be a set of steps leading up to the door.
Oh, it's no
on the
good,
left.
Alistair, even if
And
you
there's a guard on the
spellbound
floor
and
that's saying he loves Gundrada.
Come and live with me. Be my mythic share my dirt. Share my...
But white lights appeared above you.
Oh dear. Gundrada's presence, or that of her barbarian devotee, have obviously become a hazard to your quest. That's why the slow spell is self-activated. Time, I think, to abandon this devoted couple.
Walk forward, Alistair. Where am I?
Alistair, you're on a conveyor belt travelling along a corridor. And that's about all we can see at the moment.
It's like the one that you were in level 2.
Stay exactly where you are, Alistair. This is most unfair, Master. Looks like a case of headless or... Move to your right, Alistair. Move now. 2 steps. Stay. Now Now guide him well, team. Guide him.
Right. Sidestep to your left. Sidestep to your left. There are blades coming at you. Sidestep to your right. Right.
And again.
Oh,
We're dead.
Dear, what a pity. Well, I suppose that's just a slice of life, team.
We've come to a clearing in the forest. There's two people, look like monks or something.
he may be a friend. Let him speak.
Welcome! Well met indeed. Come, sit you down. Dine with us, young stranger. Sit you down. Just there. Well then, a little bread, perhaps, to refresh you from your journey. Well met indeed. My name is Brother Mace. And you are?
Nicola Cook.
Nicola Cook. What a strange, evocative name. Yes, my friend here is, well, he doesn't speak very much, and anyway, I only met him 5 minutes ago. We shall call him Brother Silence. Perhaps he's a Trappist. Tell me, Brother Silence, have you ever heard of the ancient order of assassins? No.
What should we do?
Strange. Tell me, Brother Silence, is it true that these assassins wear dark clothes and carry long, pointed knives? No? It's a caution, isn't it? Amicus credibat. Not half it didn't. Pray, good Brother Silence, pass me that cloth. Would you be so good? Thank you. Now, watch very carefully. Oh, you can't, can you? Watch very carefully, and I will show you how to make a silencer. There we go, like this. There we are. Oh, look, goblins!
He just whacked the first over the head.
Oh, you see,
Something.
you didn't hear a thing. I must warn you, my young friend, never sit down to lunch with an assassin, or he's liable to have you for supper. Now, I think you had better come along and quickly with me, because unless I'm very much
Go with
mistaken,
me, Mickey.
those are goblins over there. Quickly, over this way.
The bells, master, the bells!
No, Pickle, you're a half-wit elf, not a demented hunchback. Look, don't panic. It's just a spot of temporal disruption. See? They're not panicking. In fact, they're not doing anything.
Well, what about the other lot? They don't like it either.
But of course they don't. They're here for a constant diet of danger, comedy, and vicarious thrills. Don't worry. Normal service will be resumed at the usual time. In fact, you can bet your life on it. Why not? Others do. And where do you all come from, Simon?
From Swansea.
Swansea? Pickle, don't your people come from somewhere around there?
No.
Ah, yes. Well, in that case,
Simon,
Yeah.
in a large room there's this corridor going off into the distance with another exit, it looks like, to the right of you, and there's a wizard sitting down. I think it's a wizard in a chair. Well, it's a scribe, or some old man with a... looks pretty intelligent. He's reading.
That's him. And that's my sword there. You pretend it's yours and claim it. Sit down on there. That's right, sit.
Ah, welcome to the lost property cell. And what is it that you seem to have lost?
A sword.
Ah, yes, of course. Name, please?
Simon.
No, not your name. One has no curiosity in that direction. The name of your sword is what one desires. This sword here, for instance, is telling me its name. But then, of course, you don't need to know that, do you?
No.
So what is the name of your sword,
Some sort of clue? A? S? H? What was the first part, Dean?
Slash. Silence.
What?
Silence, say slash.
Slash.
Slash. Not the most attractive of names, is it? What a thoroughly nasty, bloodthirsty type you must be. I don't suppose you're looking for employment, are you? No, well, perhaps not. Never mind. Well, there is your Slash. And one hopes you'll be very happy together. And now one must update the inventory, so see yourself out, will you? And do it quietly, please.
Simon, stop!
Where am I?
You're in a grey room which has 2 doors at the end of it. It is a...
Warning, team, nothing here is stable. Proceed with care, but don't delay.
Simon.
Yes.
Sidestep to your left.
That's what we call the block and tackle. You were never very good at manoeuvring, were you? Well, I think I better manoeuvre for you. Spell...
Vicky,
Yeah?
you're in a big room. There's 2 doors either at the very end of the room. And can you see there's something in the middle of the room?
The magic room, team, and magic may help you get through it.
Pick the... Oh, Vicky.
Sidestep to your right. Tell me to stop.
Quickly.
Stop!
Go forward.
Quick! Come back a bit. Vicky, come back. Move
Quickly.
back.
Sidestep to your right. Go forward. Forward, Vicky, quickly.
Vicky, stop! Stop!
Sidestep to your right.
What a pity. It's what we call the block and tackle. Magic could have saved you, but I'm afraid you didn't earn it, team.
Stop. Right, you're in a room and there's a railway. So we find the... Okay.
Hold up. What have we got here? It's one of them donkey thingies in one of them moo cow helmets. Well, I hate donkey thingies. I hate engineered nasty little vermin. So, I am going to blip you, and then I am going to blop you. I haven't looked at a blip in years. Right, just stand still where you are, will you, please?
Tell him.
Wait,
Show him the gold.
Nice, shiny. For me?
Yes, if you let us through. If you let us through.
Well, yeah, well, I'm a big softy, all right. Yeah, give me the gold and I'll let you through. Thank you very much. It's nice and beautiful and shiny, and I lied. Oh, dear, I'm really very sorry about this, you see. Because I'm employed by old Bonyface down there, and if he gets hold of you down on the 3rd level or somewhere and wrings the truth for you, well, it's more than my job's worth, really. But I'll tell you what, because you've given me the gold, I'm going to make it comparatively painless. I'll do a special for you. Now, just stand still, this won't hurt.
Think. What else have you got?
There's Jane. Spellcast Jane. Jane. Spellcasting. J-O-K-E. Make us way to the well. Go to the well. Sidestep to your right. Sidestep to your right. Okay. Climb up the well. Get into the well. Come down. Yes, climb down. Quick. It won't last for long. Stop. There's a gap on the right wall.
Everything moves here, Jeremy, and you better move too.
Okay, quickly. Move to your right, quick. Sidestep to your right. Wait, stop. Okay, run. Wait, stop.
What a pity. A fatal error of timing, I'm afraid, team.
Okay, Charles, go forward.
Go forward, Charles.
Right, step onto the moving...
Dear Master, I knew they shouldn't have trusted that crone. Witches always take you for a ride, and she certainly has.
I'm not so sure, Pickle. Now, don't panic, team. Just think. This contraption is obviously powered by some sort of machinery, and you need to stop it working. How can you do that?
There's a lot of doors we need to...
No, look to the right of us. Charles, can you see something to the right of you on the floor?
It's a spanner. Use the spanner on it.
Giles, can you see something on the floor by your right hand?
Think, team.
Take a side step to your right.
Think. How can you stop it working?
Throw a spanner, Throw the spanner down the corridor, Giles.
No.
Walk forward.
Quickly.
Giles, you're in a large room, and in front of you there's a well, and on the edge of the well there's a man sitting there with a club.
Hold up. Not one more step, or we first blipped and then blocked. What is it? What is it? It's one of them donkey thingies in the moo cow helmet. Well, donkey thingy, what do you have for old Fatilla then?
Giles, offer him the sniff.
I have a bottle of sniff.
What?
Sniff.
Take the top off.
What is this sniff?
Do you smell it?
I smell it.
Quickly, Giles, climb in the well.
This worse than anything. This worse than this.
Go on. Brilliant.
You're in a room, and above you there's like a huge spider web, and in front of you there's a piece of wood with some stuff on it.
Giles, could you go towards the trunk, please? And there's some objects. What are they?
There's an orange. Blue.
Right. Put it in your knapsack. What's the other thing?
Oh, Master, make them hurry. I can sense her. She's coming.
It's a bar of gold.
Pick up the bar of gold on the card. Turn to your right. Is that the exit? Walk forwards. Quickly, run forwards.
Queen of the arachnids, use what you made with you.
Play the card. Quickly, drop it.
Jumps into action. Flexes his mighty muscles. Core, what a body, I says to myself, and prepares for deadly combat. Greetings, young helmet head.
Hello.
Thanks for dealing me into the game. You won't be disappointed, I'll promise you. Now, where's the opposition, eh?
It's behind him. Giles, say it's behind him.
Behind you.
Oh, it's so obvious. Well, madam, I've got to say this. You are so ugly that you makes gross look good. Just look at you. He's demented, Master. He's out of his pack.
Oh, I'm not so sure. Remember, ridicule is a powerful weapon in the hands of a professional.
Hey up, bladderbolts. Wait for this. Do us a favour. Look in a mirror and murder yourself.
I don't think she can take anymore. No, look, she's had enough. She's off.
Say well done, Giles.
Bye-bye, Spidey. There you go, helmet features.
Thanks.
You played your joker and you won the game. Leastways, you won this hand. But I wouldn't linger if I were you. You can only play the joker once and get away with it. Anyway, be lucky, my friend. Bye.
Good boy.
Giles, duck. Duck, Giles.
What's the blade just gone over your head?
Listen very carefully. Move to your right, Giles.
Quickly.
Move to your right. To the right wall. Now, Andrew and Brett. Robin, guide him well.
No, duck down again. You won't come in the head. Now stand up again. So, let's get down again. Just come to your left side.
Get into the
alright.
side. Stay down.
Right.
Stand up.
Stand up, just in case. Right, it's alright.
Side step to your right. Right.
It's alright.
That's it.
Now stand up. Get side step to your left.
Left.
Down.
To the right
Right,
hand.
right hand wall. There's blades coming down the corridor. Along the conveyor belt. Right there. Left hand wall, quickly. Right hand wall.
Left hand
Left hand wall. Right hand wall.
Quick.
Stay there. Stay there this time.
Left hand
Left hand wall, quickly, run across. Stay there.
Door.
Oh, there's a door coming up.
There's a door there, Giles.
Right, so
Walk forward.
walk forward to the door. Giles is still on the bridge. It's falling away. Quickly, run forward.
Quick.
Quick, keep running. Giles, take large side steps to your right.
How many?
Quickly. Quickly. And another. Stop, turn to your run forward, stop, turn to your right. Turn to your right. Turn to your left a bit. And run forwards, quickly. Stop, turn to your left. Run right a bit. And run, stop, turn to your right. Right, run forwards.
Run.
Quickly.
Where am I?
You're in an archway at the top of a large room. Don't move. Below you there's
Yes,
a
stay
step.
right where you are, Giles. You see, we can see you, but we can't see what you're standing on. Look down, beneath the helmet, and tell us what you see.
It's like a propeller symbol to my right, which curls at each end. And on the other side there's a round symbol with two twirly things in the middle.
Oh, yes,
Right.
of course, it's a transporter pad.
Oh, wow.
Step right for one journey, step left for another.
Don't forget though, Giles. Return always to the middle.
Right hand.
Otherwise the journey may be longer than you'd intended.
Right, Giles, I think right-hand path.
0, the circle. Step to your right.
Right, listen.
It's happening, Master. It's happening. 180-degree phase shift approaching. It's the end of the dungeon.
Don't panic now. The dungeon never ends, you silly sprite. It's just the end of this particular era. I'm sorry, team, but the path is closing. There's no time for your challenge to win through in this phase. We must rescue Giles. Spellcasting. U-N-I-T-E.
It's not over, Master. It's not over. Something awesome is approaching. I can sense it.
Spells and incantations! Tell that elf wit to stop cowering, Dungeon Master. There's nothing to fear. Only one thing approaches, and anyone but a half-witted elf wit will know what it is. Do you want a hint? Very well. There! It is Christmas that approaches. In fact, it is almost upon us. You do want to be home for Christmas, don't you, boys? Yes, I thought so. Do the honours, will you, Dungeon Master?
But of course, Merlin. Spellcasting. D-I-S-M-I-S-S. Farewell, Giles, Robin, Andrew, and Brett. Have a safe journey home, and a very Merry Christmas to you. And as for you lot, the season's greetings to you, of course. The path from you to here is closing now, just as the winter is closing in upon us. When will it reopen? Who knows? But the signs will be there, if you know where to look.